Here's the truth nobody told me. Data collection will test your patience no matter how much prepared you are. I thought using Google Form is going to save me from stress, but instead it came with its own surprise that I wasn't even expecting. Most people imagine data collection as moving around with stacks of questionnaires. I wanted to be smart, so I designed a Google Form, but quickly I learned that even technology cannot remove all the stress because data collection has to do with following up, reminding people about your questionnaires, and some people even ask me that, are you going to subscribe data for us before filling your questionnaires? And I even go around the nursing unit reminding them individually about my Google Form even after sending it to the general WhatsApp group. And that's when reality hit me that data collection has to do with human behavior, regardless of the kind of method you are using, whether it's paper-based or it's digital. It still has to do with human behavior because you need to be persistent and you also need people skills. Now here's what I learned and what I would recommend. And the first thing I want to tell you is to choose your tool wisely. Yes, I know Google Forms saves you from manual data entry into Excel or SPSS, but it doesn't save you from human excuses. If you know that you are working in a community that lack access to internet, you have to go with paper-based. That's the only way. And another thing I want to talk about is that you shouldn't just share your questionnaire. You need to follow up if you want quick responses. The third thing I want to talk about is that you should plan for resistance because you are going to experience delay. People are going to complain. Some people would even ignore you. In my own case, some nurses told me that, oh, I'm the only one on duty. Oh, I'm here to administer medication. I want to do my patient vitals. Like, the only thing you have to do is just have a polite reminder system. Just tell them that, okay, maybe when you are done later, just tell them, please help me and just fill my questionnaires. And then the next thing I want to talk about is to track your responses. You need to track your responses because in my own case, when I tracked my responses, when I saw that I have low response rate, it motivated me to go back and remind people to fill my questionnaire. I know a Google Form has made it easy when it comes to tracking responses. You can easily see the percentage and the number of people. But if you are using paper-based questionnaires, you can also count your questionnaires. That will motivate you to go back to remind people to fill your questionnaires. And the fifth thing I want to talk about is having a plan B, like using hybrid questionnaires. You can use digital one and also the paper-based, because when you go for your reminder or you go out to share your questionnaires, the link, people might tell you that, oh, I don't have internet access, I don't have data, I'm experiencing this, I'm experiencing that. They would even tell you that, oh, if not because of this internet issue, I would have filled it quickly right here in front of you. So you can easily tell them that, okay, this is the paper base, you can please fill it. I know it's not easy, but when you download your raw Excel data from Google Form, you can easily enter the paper-based one manually. It's not easy, but we just have to do it. Now here's the bold truth. Data collection is less about the method and more about persistence. Technology can reduce the stress, but it doesn't replace the hustle. If you want a valid data, you must chase it. Yes, for me, my biggest lesson was balance. Using technology, but also using persistence and physical presence. It wasn't easy, but that's what made my study possible. And I also want you to know something, that data collection will stretch you. You need to stay patient and consistent, and then you will discover that good research are not just built on tools, but also on perseverance. So that was my Google Form reality. If you are working on your research or you are struggling with understanding the different methods, the different tools used for data collection, click this video right here or check the link in my description. I think it will really help you. And also please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye.